Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday and we are starting off our morning with a beach stroll. We got a cup of coffee. We are on Cannon Beach looking at Haystack Rock behind us. We're here at low tide. We're trying to find some critters, some tide pools here. Let's see what we can find. Some different crabs, crustaceans, and different things. People are already heading to the rock.
They're doing it. Oh my God.
So we gotta go. And I don't know if this camera is doing any justice, guys, of how absolutely gorgeous this rock is, and the whole beach for that matter. This place is just spectacular. At low tide, you just have this mirror that you're walking across. It's so cool. And Selena's way up there in search of tide pools. So apparently the tide's about to shift here, and we're about to see this whole area of water get about 2.5 feet deeper in like 3 waves. So let's see. Here it comes. First swath there, coming in, rising. Holy smokes, that actually is pretty intense. We are hiking to a secret location that we found out. We got a tip from a local. There's a beach called Short Sands Beach where all the surfers go. There's not many people, and we can just explore and have fun. And I mean, the hike up to this, spectacular. All right, this has to be easily the biggest tree that we've seen in our life. It would take like 10 people holding hands to go around this thing. It's not a redwood, but it is beautiful. We made it to Short Sands Beach. This place is really cool. Let me show you the biggest piece of kelp that I've ever seen in my life. It looks like a whip out of Indiana Jones. It's so cool here. We've got beach for miles, kind of framed in on this tiny beach with a bunch of rock around here, and this river that comes out. The Short Sands River mixes in with the ocean here into this like brackish water, cool area. It's got to be a nice area for organisms to live, and you get a bunch of diversity, I'm sure. But Selena's over yonder here exploring the riverbed. Just amazing. Waltzing back from Short Sands Beach, that was stupendous. 10 out of 10 hike, and there's this mist throughout the whole area. We talked to a local, and there's 2 different types of ocean mist, I guess. You've got mist, and then you've got ocean mist. Ocean mist sticks to your glasses.
Sea mist.
Mist doesn't. Sea mist. Sea mist sticks to your glasses. Regular mist doesn't. Just a little factoid for you. Oh yeah, baby. We are heading to Astoria, Washington. We aren't able to take the trailer up to Washington, but we wanted to check out Washington so we could add the sticker on our map. And we are going over the Astoria Bridge right now. That is super cool. It's green. Look at that. The clouds are so low and it is so trippy. That's where your Old Spice deodorant comes from, if you're wondering. Made it across the border.
Welcome to Washington.
There we are. We got another one.
Woo!
Washington and Wisconsin are the only 2 that put up on the Ford, so I guess it has to start with a W, and then you get a placard on the Ford F-250. I'm definitely living out my Casey Neistat vlogging dream right now. I've got the electric longboard ripping with the vlog setup. Casey Neistat is definitely one of my vlogging idols. Always has been. He's the godfather of vlogging. I'm just feeling a little bit cooler right now. These things are way too much fun. We decided to get electric longboards for this camping journey. By far the best decision that we've made. We've used these things every single location that we've been to, whether it's been a bike trailer or like go get groceries and stuff, you just always end up riding them way longer than you ever expect to. So way too much fun. That bike trail was awesome. Now off to the next stop. So we're in North America's only kite museum. This is a museum strictly only about kites. There's huge, gigantic kites everywhere up here. This is so cool. Selena found this on Google. I was like, yeah, we're gonna go check out the kite museum. So we are here looking at all the different history and all the cool stuff about the history of kites, where they were flown all across the world. There's a huge kite here with some Chinese art on the back of it. There's a big old three-headed dragon apparently, which is supposed to be the world's longest kite. Something that you wouldn't usually go for as far as a museum, but this is really cool. So this three-headed dragon that you're seeing is a kite, and it's the world's longest kite at over 200 feet. Kind of wraps around from the head here, going here. We're probably at 20 feet, 30 feet, 50 feet, 80 feet, wrapping around there, getting into the hundreds now. And then that's the rest of its tail all the way up there. How in the heck does that thing fly? This is a little cranberry museum. These are all the implements that cranberries are used to be made with. We got antique sprinklers here. Crazy. Little conveyor belt looking things. Scoopers. Fill those up with cranberries. Suction picker. Crazy. So many things to learn. Cranberries to our left. Cranberries to our right. And I had no idea how cranberries were harvested. I knew they were harvested in a bog and that they're flooded and that there's a bunch of cranberries just floating around. But I had no idea that they were ever dry. So they grow dry and then they flood their fields so that the cranberries float out to the surface.
Some places do that. Some places do it dry.
Right. She said that they're a wet harvester here, and there are a couple places that do it dry. The wet harvesters here sell the Ocean Spray. So they've got a huge contract with Ocean Spray. So if you're drinking Ocean Spray or eating Ocean Spray cranberries, probably came from Washington or Oregon. Pretty cool. So I guess most of these bogs have already been harvested. They still have a really cool red color, but you can see if you look on the edges, we got some cranberries. They missed a few. All right, guys, we just popped into Astoria and we are hungry. So we are jumping into a pizzeria and brewery that is in a 1920s auto repair facility. So I thought that would be a cool vibe. We're gonna check out the food, fill up the tanks, fill up the stomachs, and see what else we can find in Astoria. It's a cool town here. Something that we've never really seen. We got the water here, but it feels kind of like a big city. Selena feels at home because it kind of feels like Cleveland. So it's something that we've never seen before. All right, guys, so a slight change on the plans. The place that we were going to go to beforehand advertised having pizzas and burgers, but I guess they don't have pizzas right now, and Selena can't have the same food twice in a row. Just ain't her style. And we had burgers last night. We did burgers back at the camper, so that's off the menu. But instead, we decided to go to this place that's really cool. They've got a bunch of food trucks and a brewery here. They do have burgers, but we didn't have burgers. We decided to go for the Thai food here, which we're very excited about. We haven't had Thai food yet, so that'll be nice. They've got a little bit of Mexican over here, and then of course a little brewery here. Beach Break Brewing, so you can enjoy your beer outside. The sun is beautiful and you can't beat it here. Cheers to not having two burgers in the same 2 days.
I don't do that.
And welcome to our final day at Seaside. It's a little bit bittersweet, but it's been a very, very nice trip here. We're checking out a place called Cannon Beach, which is behind me. It's a nice little block shopping district, and we're gonna bring the dogs with us. We're gonna take them down to the beach afterwards, play a little bit because they deserve it. We'll take you guys with us and show you the beach, Haystack Rock, and all the other cool things around here. All right, we're on our way to Whalers Rest, and we've got a tunnel up ahead, so you know what time it is. It's tunnel time.
When it turns night, anywhere with you, girl, is a vibe. Yeah, we're breaking all the rules. You can be my getaway.
Good morning, guys. It's been a minute. It is Wednesday, October 25th, and we got to our new campsite. We are here in Newport, Oregon at Whalers Rest, Thousand Trails Whalers Rest, and we have been greeted with nothing but rain, and today, even a bit of sleet if you can hear it on the roof, but we're not letting this stop us. We're getting out and enjoying a lot of fun activities today, and we can't wait to let you know what those are. Erin is finishing up getting ready here. She also straightened it because apparently we're going to be cutting her hair tonight. And we'll see how that goes. You know how girls cutting their own hair, it's either amazing or a nightmare. So we'll see how that thing goes. This Oregon coast has way too many things to offer. There are so many activities to do. It's going to be hard to fit it all in our vacation. But there's a wall of pamphlets in this area here. Selena's thumbing through them. Is going to figure out what we're doing today. All right, babe. What's the activity for today?
The aquarium?
Okay, not doing the aquarium today. It's a little rainy, and it's all outdoor.
So believe it or not, hint, hint, Oregon has a lot of rain. And the aquarium has a lot of exhibits outside, which is cool. Animals should be outside. That's awesome. But we didn't want to deal with the rain, and there's a lot of sleet. I mean, everything's coming down from the sky right now. So we skipped over to Ripley's Believe It or Not. We're gonna check out this museum here, maybe see some two-headed cows, two-headed snakes, two-headed Selenas. Let's find out.